How to use your HSA or FSA to buy a Vulcan Slim Fit Power Rack in 2026. A step-by-step reimbursement guide. Investing in a premium piece of home gym equipment like the Vulcan Slim Fit Power Rack can be a significant step toward managing your health. What many people don't realize is that this high-quality purchase may be eligible for reimbursement using your pre-tax health savings account, HSA, or flexible spending account, FSA, funds, offering a substantial savings of up to 30%. This is possible because the IRS classifies certain strength equipment as a qualified medical expense, provided it is medically necessary. This guide provides the official IRS context and outlines the step-by-step process you must follow to successfully use your tax-advantaged funds for your Vulcan rack in 2026. The IRS rule: when strength training becomes a medical expense. The Internal Revenue Service, IRS, generally prohibits using HSA or FSA funds for expenses considered merely beneficial to general health. This means buying a rack for general fitness is not allowed. However, under Section 213 of the IRS Code, an expense qualifies if it is incurred primarily for the diagnosis, cure, mitigation, treatment, or prevention of a specific disease or medical condition. Strength training equipment is eligible when prescribed for rehabilitation, managing a chronic injury, such as post-physical therapy strength maintenance for a knee or shoulder. Chronic condition management, treating specific, diagnosed diseases where resistance exercise is a necessary component of care. Examples include obesity, type 2 diabetes, hypertension, high blood pressure, and chronic back pain. The key takeaway is that the purchase must be directly linked to a specific, diagnosed condition by a licensed healthcare provider, not just for general wellness. Why the Vulcan Slim Fit Power Rack is ideal for home rehab. The choice of equipment matters, and the Vulcan Slim Fit Power Rack is particularly well suited for a home-based rehabilitation or chronic condition management program. Compact size. The Slim Fit design typically features a shallower depth, often available in 18 inches or 24, cross-member options, requiring significantly less floor space than standard power cages. This is critical for fitting the rack into small garages, spare rooms, or basements, making consistent, prescribed therapy accessible at home. Safety features. For individuals managing a medical condition, safety is non-negotiable. The Slim Fit is a full power rack design, meaning the lifter is surrounded by 4 uprights. It includes solid steel safety spotter rods or safety straps that can catch a missed lift at any point, providing unmatched security compared to a squat stand. This allows a patient to perform prescribed lifts, like squats or presses, without the need for a spotter, crucial for adherence to a physician-recommended training schedule. Versatility for therapy. Built-in features like laser-engraved numbered uprights allow for quick, precise, and repeatable setup of J-hooks and safety devices, which is essential when a physician or physical therapist prescribes highly specific joint angles or ranges of motion for treatment. Many models also support attachments like lat pull-down, low-row units, allowing for prescribed isolation exercises vital for back and shoulder rehabilitation. The 4-step reimbursement process. To successfully use your HSA or FSA funds for your Vulcan Slim Fit Power Rack, you must follow this structured process. Do not make the purchase until you are ready to complete Step 3. Step 1. Complete health survey, or initial consultation. Before purchasing, you need to establish the medical necessity of the equipment. Many fitness retailers have partnered with third-party verification services, like TrueMed, that provide a brief health survey to pre-qualify you based on your diagnosed condition, e.g., severe back pain, a specific history of joint injury, or obesity. If you are using a standard reimbursement process, you will need to schedule a consultation with your licensed healthcare provider, physician, physical therapist, etc. Step 2. Obtain the Letter of Medical Necessity, LMN. This is the most critical step. A Letter of Medical Necessity, LMN, must be written and signed by your licensed healthcare provider. This letter serves as your formal documentation for the IRS and your HSA, FSA administrator. The LMN must clearly state, Your specific diagnosis, the medical condition being treated, e.g., morbid obesity, chronic lumbar stenosis. Treatment rationale. How resistance training, specifically utilizing a safe, structured piece of equipment like a power rack, is essential to the treatment, mitigation, or prevention of your condition. Duration. The recommended duration of treatment, usually not exceeding 12 months, requiring renewal. Equipment specification. Clearly state the need for safe, at-home resistance training equipment, referencing the safety and stability features of a power rack to support prescribed exercises. Note: the LMN must be dated before the date of purchase. Step 3. Purchase the Vulcan Slim Fit Power Rack. Once you have the approved LMN in hand, you can confidently make the purchase. You have two primary options. Direct payment, HSA only. If you have an HSA debit card, you may use it directly at the point of sale. Keep the itemized receipt and the LMN on file. 2. Credit card payment, FSA, HSA reimbursement. Pay with a standard credit card and save the itemized receipt showing the purchase date and amount. Step 4. Submit for pre-tax reimbursement. If you paid with a credit card, you must submit a claim to your HSA or FSA administrator, e.g., HealthEquity, Fidelity, etc., to get reimbursed with your pre-tax dollars. Required documentation. Itemized receipt, showing the total cost of the Vulcan Slim Fit Power Rack. The original LMN, signed and dated by your provider. Tips for working with administrators. Clarity is key. On the claim form, list the item as medically prescribed home rehabilitation equipment, rather than home gym rack. Maintain records. Keep copies of the LMN, receipt, and all correspondence for a minimum of 7 years in case of an IRS audit. By following this precise, step-by-step process, anchoring your purchase to a medical diagnosis and formal documentation, you can leverage your pre-tax HSA or FSA funds to invest in the safety and structured strength training provided by the Vulcan Slim Fit Power Rack, turning a substantial equipment cost into a qualified, tax-free medical investment in your long-term health. Visit the link in the description below for more information.